Seated throughout the ride. Hello, I'm Lord Montagu, joining you to talk about some of the things you'll see from the train. Below here on the left is the world of Top Gear, with a selection of vehicles that have been used, abused, and sometimes even written off in the long-running series. These poor cars badly needed a home after filming was completed, and so I was only too pleased to give them space here at Beaulieu. And for young aspiring drivers, there's a circuit of radio-controlled cars. It's not quite the same thing as driving a real car, as there are no speeding tickets, and your no claims bonus won't suffer if you have a collision, which you almost certainly will. Next, we will be entering the National Motor Museum. The collection numbers over 250 vehicles and includes steam cars, commercial vehicles, racing cars, and land speed record breakers. On the right, you will see Jack Tucker's garage containing thousands of original spare parts. Beyond it, on the upper floor, is the story of motorsport and the motorcycle story. On the left are our veteran and vintage vehicles, some of which I drive on the annual London to Brighton run. And at the far end is our startup area, where we often demonstrate the sound of cars starting up. On the left now is the arena, where we hold many of our motoring events. If you have a favourite make of car, it might be one of those we have an event for, so please check our website for details. On the right is Little Beaulieu, our adventure playground for the under-14s. Don't worry if you're older than that, there's a cafe right alongside it, so you can enjoy refreshments as you watch the younger members of your party let off steam. As we turn the corner, look out for the tower, which forms the highest part of the adventure playground. Give a wave to anyone standing in the tower. On the left, you'll soon see the remains of Beaulieu. It was founded over 800 years ago and demolished in 1538 by King Henry VIII at the time of the Reformation. It was then sold to my ancestor, Earl of Southampton, who converted the Abbot's Gatehouse into a residence that later became the Montagu family home. On the right is the Victorian building, which includes a recreation of the Mad Hatter's Tea Party in Toadbury and a lovelock tree. On the right is the kitchen garden, which produces much of the veg we eat at home. Beans, carrots, potatoes, chard, salad leaves, and my favourite, spinach. The south-facing wall is particularly good for growing fruit such as plums and peaches. There's also an elderly vine which grows inside the glasshouse. Raspberries, blackcurrants and red currants are grown in cages, otherwise the birds would get them first. We are now passing through the Monorail maintenance yard where Ivor, our diesel locomotive, lives. Ivor comes out to do track inspections and, very occasionally, to rescue a train. The siding is also used for the second train when not in use. Next is the orchard, which has a mixture of old apple varieties. Much of the crop is used in the making of our apple juice, which you can buy in the shop. On the right is the museum workshop, where our veteran and vintage vehicles are repaired and restored. We are now on the main uphill path. Monorail systems have been around for over 200 years, and many have been short-lived. The inspiration for this one came when my father visited Expo 67 in Montreal and saw a mini-rail which passed through the American Pavilion. His architect, Lord Montagu, then incorporated the monorail in his design for the motor museum, resulting in the distinctive roof structure you see here. We're now passing over the remaining part of the ornamental canal built in 1713 by my ancestor, John Dickinson. It was fed from Woodland Street before flowing into the canal beneath it. Sadly, only the collecting pond of the canal survived. herbivore and is a native of South America. Its huge leaves can reach up to 6 feet across. Ideal food for dinosaurs, if only we had some. On the left is the visitor reception centre where you came in, and the main gift shop. Finally, the long bubble-like building houses our on-screen cars exhibition. It includes Del Boy's Reliant, Mr. Bean's Mini, and Doctor Who's car Bessie, which I've driven myself. Please mind your head as you alight.
Yeah.